Hi guys, I'm Nice for today. I talk about the Upside Boy. There was a boy who knows that have become very, very sad, and of course, this made the boy very, very sad. She tried to make the people laugh, but no matter what wonderful, silly face he made, no one would smile. It was a sad world that he lived in. It was then that the boy made a magic difficulty. His difficulty was made in the same place of which he had bent over to pick up a wall. As he was bent over, he saw a world through his legs upside down. It looked like people were walking on the ceilings. What had been up was now down. The long, sad frowns of the people, now upside down, looked like the big smile. The boy had found an up-down world. So he placed his hands on the floor and lifted his hands high in the air. His hands and arms did what his feet and legs had done so well before. Excited, the boy began to explore this new up-down world. What used to be up and down, up was down, and what used to be down was up. The floor was the settlings, and the settling was the floor, and the frowns were smiles. He was the up-down boy. There are good things and bad things about being an up-down boy. There is good and bad about being up, being down, and down being up. There was used golden gums that used to be down, but now was ups golden gums stunts on the bar down hands. This was the bad thing. But a puddle was used to be down now, were up. Puddles were always a lot of fun, but little boys got in trouble when the shoe worked in the puddle. Shoe was hard to clean. Now that down was ups. Models felt really good. Thus making hands was easy to be cleaned. These were good things. The cat used to be up to being down now was up too. The cat thought the up-down boy was funny. No more rubbings on the little boys. Legs, that's called chicks and bump. Now the cat rubbed on up-down boy kicks and nose. Ticky nose. Oh no! Oh, a cat will kill. The puppy that lived down the streets was the fastest and stickiest lickers around. Now that down was up and up was down, the puppy had never had so much to quickly lick. He had much to lick. Now that he was nose to nose with the up-down boy. Oh yuck! Dinner time came still. The up-down boy was where up was down, and down was up. The table and chair were up so the boy could put his head down on the chair. He tried to eat from the table that now was up instead of down. It would have been much easier had the boy had a sandwich or a bit of fruit. There was no sandwich, there was no fruits. There were only a bowl of soups. The boy tried to down the soups. Oh, what a mess! The up-down days went faster. Then finally it was time to go to bed. The boy started to put on his pajamas. Oh no! Now down was up, and up was down, and what went where and how. Pajamas stops went on the bottoms, which used to be the tops. The bottoms, which were now the tops, covered the boy's heads. It was also very costly. Worse than worse. People were falling against. Their faces were turning upside down. The little up-down boy tried to make the people laugh, but no matter what silly face, he made no one smile. They could only frown. And so the up-down boy went right side up. Now what was down, and what was up was up. A fruit, he was now right side up again. The story doesn't end going down. Or there was a surprise waiting for the up-down boy after he went right side up. What had seemed to be frowns were really smiles in this right side up world. The people had smiled when the up-down boy had muddled through puddles. They laughed. When he gobbled his soups, the people had forgotten for a time what had made them sad in our up-down world. One